करते हैं। कौन से नंबर का? एक इधर कौन था? एक सेकंड ही WMO का सेकंड लास्ट टाइम था पहला दूसरा
मैसेज आया था उसमें 9:30 लिखा पता है
हाँ चलो बुला लेंगे। चलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन, बिस्मिल्लाह रहमान रहीम। First of all, thank you very much everyone for pulling out time, and the enthusiasm in the room has been exceptionally well, like always. I welcomed you all on behalf of WMO GYW team on this auctions of Ramadan Cricket League. Before we start, I think it is important to mention that there has been a great team behind organizing this event, and I think they all deserve a round of applause. So we've got Daniel, Umair, Saud, Abdullah. Thank you very much. बड़ा आसान सा लगता है ऑर्गेनाइज करना, बट आई कैन गिव यू माई 100% assurance that it's not easy. I've been through it many times. स्पॉन्सर्स लेके आना, स्पॉन्सर्स के बाद टीम्स फाइनल करना, प्लेयर्स रजिस्टर करना, and then now going through the hassle of organizing these auctions. I'm sure Qasim will play an important role tonight, and we'll continue with that. First of all, thank you to all the sponsors that we have in terms of all the teams: Property Network, Wellington Development, Yumna, Mystic, Nexus, and our platinum sponsors, Empire Development, Mayanur, and above all, Golden Woods Development. Round of applause for them, please. So these type of events are not possible without the support of our sponsors. Thank you, Naeem Saab, for always being there. अच्छा, we've got some time, थोड़ी देर में start करते हैं, but I've got a suggestion, and then this is where I need a bit of input from your side. मोइन भाई जो है ना अभी से टीम बना रहे हैं अपनी। अच्छा, एक सजेशन ये था, what we usually do is we try to restrict the bowlers, कि एक बॉलर जो है वो 2 ओवर कर सकता है in an 8 over game. And then now this time around to make it a bit more inclusive, हमने इस तरह से किया कि we need 5 bowlers so that other people who participate get some opportunity. On the other hand, batsmen, they come in, we've got exceptionally good players. Shazil is there, Saud, Abid, Talab, and Noman, and then various others. But then these names have always been there since I've been watching, I've been playing for WMO. I think we need to make it a bit more inclusive. And then my suggestion would be that अगर आप सब लोग allow करते हैं, we can limit the number of runs per batsman to a certain extent. This is just a suggestion, and that suggestion has not been imposed, and that's the reason why I would want input from everybody. So we've got 10 people, icon players and the captains / sponsors. If you guys say, and we've got majority of people convinced with the idea, let's go ahead with that. अब देखिए, मेरा आइडिया सिर्फ ये है कि होता ये है कि you will not be able to see other players coming up and becoming heroes of tomorrow. पिछले 7-8 साल से आपके पास शाजिरी है, आपके पास सऊदी है, आबिदी है. अब टाइम आया कि कुछ ना कुछ आपके पास हमारे जैसे प्लेयर्स भी आएँ आगे और हमें भी चांस मिले. तो आई थिंक जस्ट अ सजेशन, एंड विल टेक वोट्स फ्रॉम ईच टेबल one by one. तो I being one of the voter, I vote कि हाँ ऐसा restriction होना चाहिए. We can restrict to 50. And that's an average 50 तो I think it's a decent score anyway. But होता ये है कि फिर वही player आपका 100 लेके चले जाता है. The others don't get the opportunity. And the reason why we are saying this before the match, क्योंकि फिर आपके auctions में that will play an important role as well. Again, the idea is to make it a bit more inclusive. That's it. So again, suggestions है. I think I know he is not, he is against it, but I हाँ एक करके जो नहीं शक लेंगे. आप बैठे इधर से बदमाशी क्या करें, बैठे थोड़ा सा नहीं बदमाशी नहीं कर।
हेलो
अच्छा we'll start with Nexus 50 runs I think is a decent one। अलग अलग वोट है आपके, you can agree you can disagree।
Okay, 50 runs and 1 over per bowler, yeah।
नहीं we've got 5 bowlers to be used, so दो एक 5 bowlers तो आपके यूज़ होने हैं। so if you're restricting bowlers, आप 5 bowlers यूज़ कर रहे हैं तो I think थोड़ा सा बैट्समैन को भी एक leverage एक हद तक मिलना चाहिए at the end।
Either you retire out all the team and he can come to play. Or yeah,
रिटायरमेंट का भी
रिटायरमेंट पे वो एक बॉल खेल के जाएगा, एक बॉल खेल के जाएगा।
50,
I think it's a decent।
50 is fine।
So one vote नहीं Nexus 1 नहीं है,
खाली वन
नहीं 1 और 2 okay। दानियल प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क
Are you in with that?
ठीक है, इट्स ओके।
ठीक है 3 years 4 years no 4 versus 1। मोइन भाई
Yes. 5.
5-1 फहद भाई 6 no
So 6-2. But still 6-2.
6-2 6-2।
We cannot go with the players.
नहीं क्रिकेट के रूल तो आपने वैसे भी मार दिए ना, 8 ओवर में आप 5 बॉलर यूज़ कर रहे हो। थोड़ा सा मैं देखो क्रिकेट के रूल अपनी जगह सही है, बट मैं आई नीड टू मेक इट इंक्लूसिव। देखिए WMO में कल कोई आबिद नहीं बनेगा, कोई नया आबिद नहीं आएगा। जर्नी है तो जर्नी स्टार्ट तो करें, तो उसको ऑप्शन तो मिले बैटिंग करने का। नहीं बाकी लोग हैं ना, कितने सारे आपके पास यंगस्टर्स हैं। 50 सही है, 50 सही है। मुझे पता है बाद में मारेगा मुझे, सही है। चले आई थिंक इट्स अ गुड चेंज।
So we can start with this scheduling.
हाँ थोड़ा सा प्लीज़, गुस्सा नहीं प्लीज़। अच्छा बिफोर वी स्टार्ट वी वेटिंग फॉर मुस्तफ़ा टू जॉइन अस। इन द मीन वाइल देखिए टू मेक इट बिट मोर ईजियर फॉर एवरीबडी, हम कोशिश ये करते हैं कि हम स्केजुलिंग भी बिफोर दी ऑक्शंस कर लें, अदरवाइज अकोमोडेटिंग प्लेयर्स गेट्स अ बिट डिफ़िकल्ट। हमने ऑलरेडी मैचेस के स्केड्यूल बना लिए हैं 1 2 3 4 5 एंड देन वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन दैट। इट्स जस्ट दैट वील डू दी
5 teams है ना?
हाँ
So I think नईम भाई को बोल के हम या तो
हाँ।
पिक करवा लें।
हाँ नईम भाई को बोल के पिक कराते हैं। नईम भाई प्लीज़, ये जो है ना
For
टीम्स की
scheduling,
फॉर
the
स्केजुलिंग
teams matches.
आ जाए सर।
Have to pick one check for the names. नईम भाई।
पेपर पे आप डाल दें।
वो ये So team 1.
अच्छा सबको बता दें कि स्केजुलिंग अभी से डेट्स के हिसाब से, टाइमिंग के हिसाब से इज़ ऑलरेडी बीन डन। एनीबडी वांट्स टू टेक अ पिक्चर नाउ प्लीज़ फील फ्री टू डू दैट, ताकि कोई बाद में ये ना बोले कि हमारा मैच आगे पीछे कर दिया।
कैप्टन्स ग्रुप पे भी
ठीक है, वी ट्राइंग टू मेक इट ईजी फॉर एवरीबडी।
So नईम भाई first.
नईम भाई प्लीज़।
First check for team 1.
For team 1,
Yeah. Let's announce the name also. Team 1 is
team 1 is Property Network।
Property Network. Team 1.
ये ऑर्डर ऑफ विनिंग नहीं है।
For the team only.
टीम
For the team 1।
Second one.
Second,
तो ओवर भी तो करेगा ना,
Wellington।
Wellington. Team 2.
तो 50 करना, फिर 50 ये 50 में 150 हो गया ना अपना।
Number 3 team is Yumna Fighters.
Yumna Fighters।
2 कौन है?
Wellington.
2 नहीं
Number 4.
2 नहीं आना था।
Mystic।
Mistake. Advertisement. Number 4. And last but not the least, number 5 is
Nexus।
Nexus।
Thank you, Nai bhai.
Thank you।
So Daniel, we have the names now. So
I think you can ask somebody to do the scheduling and then we can display it on the screen. So before we start with the auctions, I'll request Naeem bhai or the title sponsors to say a few words. You guys have been very, very kind, very supportive every time. Please.
I'll take both. Assalamualaikum everyone. Thanks guys for coming. I know it's a Monday night. I, for one, am also kind of tired, but I'm happy to be here. Golden Woods Development is happy to sponsor the auction the Ramadan cricket tournament for WMO. I believe we did so last year as well, and it was amazing. And this year we're excited too. My dad was just telling me, please, for the finale, call your friends, call everybody, it's going to be great. So I'm really looking forward to that. To start, as you guys know, Ramadan is literally tomorrow, I guess, or day after. It's a time of reflection, unity, and community. And tonight, we're here celebrating all three. On behalf of Golden Woods Development, we are proud to be sponsoring the Ramadan cricket tournament. Cricket brings people together, and that spirit of connection is something we deeply value. As we look ahead, 2026 is set to be a landmark year for us at Golden Woods Development. It's a year of delivery, growth, and momentum, and I just want to share that we do have 3 handovers coming this year, so we're super excited about that too, inshallah. Anyways, tonight, again, is more about competition, more than competition. It's about partnership, generosity, and impact. And we're just honored to play a small role in bringing this together. Wishing everyone a blessed Ramadan, an exciting tournament, and a very successful auction tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Ina.
No worries.
But before we start with the auctions, I will request Saud to come up and share the idea. There's a flagship event under the banner of WMO that we are trying to organize, and Saud, being the Director Sports of WMO GYW, will be leading that initiative. We all can wait. He's on call. सब इंतजार करेंगे. South. Somebody can wait. So we were talking about the flagship event of WMO that you announced on AGM.
Yes, so basically this year's AGM, it was very exciting that I had a very good conversation with Salman Iqbal and Khurram Kalia. And we did announce that we're going to be doing the Mehman Super League, which basically going to be like AM10, but it's going to be more towards the international level, inshallah. So we are working on it. So it's going to be like Salman Bhai told us that we really want all the Mehmans to be playing with Warner and all the international players that we have. And it's going to be similar concept of what we had in PSL and IPL. And we're going to be introducing only specifically for Mehmans, playing with the international players as an international league, registered properly. And it was a good thing that A Sports have already given us the go-ahead to sponsor the whole event, and they're going to be basically all the matches going to be live, it's going to be proper bidding, it's going to be exactly same concept as PSL. So we are very excited to announce that on the AGM. Inshallah, we're going to be all working together on that.
So for once, we all will be getting paid by WMO to play.
International players for sure. The Mehman players, I'm not confirmed.
हार्ड बॉल है हम तो कोशिश तो डीप बॉल हमारी तो कोशिश है इंडोर में बॉलर खेले नहीं वो So guys, please take a note of this. एक सेकेंड प्लीज़ वो स्क्रीन लगा दें उमेर स्क्रीन स्क्रीन स्क्रीन
कासिम को बोले
कासिम
या मेरी स्क्रीन लगा जो भी हो
So we are privileged to have our platinum sponsors from Empire Developments, Mustafa, with us. Thank you very much, and the host for tonight.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out today. And it's really a pleasure to have everyone here. So I'm really honored to be hosting or sponsoring the event today from Empire Developments. And it's an absolute pleasure to have all of you here. And the Global Youth Wing, GYW, has hosted this, mashallah, very great Ramadan tournament. And I'm really glad to be a part of it tonight and experience all the players being auctioned off today. And inshallah, hoping everyone a successful auction and the ability to get the best players tonight, inshallah.
Thank you very much, Mustafa. You've been very, very kind in terms of your sponsorship always. But thank you very much for that. Omer, please, Bismillah kareem, this auction.
हाँ हाँ ठीक ओके चलिए अस्सलाम वालेकुम everyone. Inshallah, now we are about to start the auction. Qasim, can we have the fixtures that we made? So these we will share in the group also, but for your information right now, that these are the matches in this order we have the tournament. Final का नाम तो final के दिन ही पता चला. That will be later announced in the group. Okay, so चलिए let's start with the auction. Okay. South, Farooq. चले, all set Qasim? Start. The first name, first player. Mohammad Qasim Hanif. Yeah, the rules like minimum 100 points for each player, and you can add multiple of 50. Like if you want to increase the bid, you can raise by 50 multiples of 50. Okay, and already team owners, the captain and one icon player is already confirmed. So we have 11 more players for the team who have 2 players already. We can maximum select up to 13 players each team. Wellington, because they're only with the one player, like the icon player. Their owner is not playing in the tournament, and his name is also not in the list, not in the auction even. So they have to select 12 players. Okay. Multiple of 50, right?
Base,
like 100
base
is
price,
base price, you can add like increase with 50.
base price is 100, उसके ऊपर 50 करना है. This max bid is not the purse. It is the maximum you can go on one
The
player.
balance left, the balance
It
left.
is the balance, not the balance.
No.
On one, but on this player, whatever you can go on the max.
Okay, so any bid for this Qasim? Seems like I'm not confirmed.
Okay, so we'll start with Mystic has a bid, starting point 100. Property Network with 150. 150 for Property Network. Anyone else? For Mohammad Qasim Hanif. 150 with Property Network, going once, going twice. We have Wellington with 200. Wellington coming in with 200. Anyone else with a bid for Mohammad Qasim? All right. Qasim 200 with Wellington going once, 250 back with Mystic, 250 going once, going twice, and sold to Mystic at 250.
First player for Mistake, Qasim Hanif, for 250 points. Next player, Mohammad Owais.
Hello, testing. Testing. All right, Mohammad Owais. Any opening bids for Mohammad Owais? Anyone interested in Mohammad Owais? All right, unsold for now. We'll bring him back. Next player, Muhammad Farhan Iqbal. Any opening bids for Muhammad Farhan Iqbal? Anyone interested in Muhammad Iqbal? We have Mystic starting off the bid. 100 base Muhammad Farhan starting the bid with 100 points from Mystic. Going once,
Farhan.
going twice, and sold to Mystic at base price 100.
Mistake, mashallah, going right now. 2 players already selected.
All right.
Other teams are waiting for their
Next player, it is Ghulam Mustafa. Opening bid, we have Property Network coming in at 100 points. Base price, 100 points. Base price for Ghulam Mustafa, Property Network. Anyone else interested in Ghulam Mustafa? Doesn't seem like. Going once, going twice,
And sold.
Sold to Property Network.
Next player.
Next player we have is Ali Iqbal. Ali Iqbal, again Property Network with an opening bid of 100. Picture not available. Wellington with 150.
Kasim. You have to check. दो हैं? नहीं, जो मेन फास्ट बॉलर है उसकी पिक्चर है? नहीं है। हाँ, ये तो
दिखा दो ना.
कासिम, we can have his number, हम check कर सकते हैं।
नहीं, नंबर तो एक्सेल है ना.
Alright. Ali Iqbal, the fast bowler. Ali
There is
Iqbal.
only one Ali Iqbal. So opening bid.
वही है.
Opening bid.
So
with
who's going
Wellington
to?
100, 150 Property Network. Next is with 200, 250.
500 for Yumna Fighters.
From Yumna 500, 550 with Property Network. 550 with Property Network going once. 600 with next is now. 650 back with Property Network. 700 with Wellington. 700 with Wellington.
750 for Yumna Fighters.
750 with Yumna. 800 with Property Network. 850 with Nexus.
900 Wellington. 950
With
Yumna
Yumna.
Fighters.
1000 coming in Property Network. 1000. 1050 to 1100 with Mystic.
1100 Mistake.
1150 back with Wellington there. 1300 Yumna coming in.
1500 for
Property Network.
Property Network. Mashallah.
1500 going once.
Anyone?
1700 with Yumna.
Yumna up to 1700 now.
1700
Come
right
on,
now
Mystic.
with Yumna.
Everyone is waiting now. 1701.
1750 with Property Network.
1750 Property Network.
Go-
1800
1800 with
Yumna
Yumna.
Fighters.
1800 going once. 1850 back with Property Network. 1850 going once. Twice.
And
1900 there back with Yumna.
2000 Property.
2000 with Property Network. 2000. Anyone else interested? 2000. 2050. There with Yumna. 2050.
2050 2100 Property Network.
2100 back with Property Network. 2100 going once. 2150 back with Yumna Strikers, Fighters. Yumna Fighters. 2150 going once. 2200.
2200 with Property Network.
2200 with Property Network. 2200 with Property Network going once. 2200 with Property Network going twice.
2250 Yumna Fighters.
Yumna Fighters coming in with 2250. 2250 for
2300
2300 back with Property Network. 2300 going once.
Betting
2300 going twice. 2350 comes in Yumna.
2500 Property Network.
2500 with Property Network going once, going twice, and sold to Property Network. 2500.
Good one, Daniel. God, Ali Iqbal, fast bowler of WMO tournament Ramadan 2026.
Next player is
Mohammad Tala Ashrafi.
all right. Opening bid we have from
Surya.
Wellington coming in with 100. Wellington coming in with 100. Anyone else interested? 150 with Property Network right now.
200
200
Wellington.
back with Wellington. 200. 250 back with Property Network. 250.
400 for Mistake. 400 for Tala Ashrafi. 450 for Wellington. 450 Wellington going with Tala Ashrafi. Anyone? 500 for mistake for Tala Ashrafi. Good all-rounder. 550 for Wellington. You're getting both options, the batting and the bowling, and excellent fielder as well. So 550 Wellington won. 600 with Yumna Fighters. 600, 650, 700 Wellington, 750 mistake, 800 Wellington, 800 Wellington. Anyone else? 801, 850 for Property Network. 900 Wellington, 900 Wellington Development going with Tala Ashrafi once, twice, and sold Tala Ashrafi to Wellington Developments. 950. Wellington Development 950. Next we have Abdul Samad of Abdul Samad, mashallah, best all-rounder we have. Abdul Samad, Nexus, yes. Nexus owner is Abdul Salam. He is in the bid, so he is auctioning, man. He is in the auction. Huh? I can Shazir. So anyone for Abdul Samad? 100. Nexus. 101. 150 Wellington. 200 Nexus. 250 Wellington. 300 Nexus. 300 once. 300 twice. And 300 Abdul Samad sold to Nexus Development. Okay, the next player is Arslan Mansoor. Seems like a very nice player with having trophies and everything. So Arslan Mansoor, anyone for Arslan Mansoor? 100 points for Property Network, Arslan Mansoor. 100 once. 150, mistake. 200, Nexus. 250, Wellington. Wellington 250 for Arslan Mansoor. 300 for mistake. 300 going Arslan Mansoor with mistake. 350 Wellington. Wellington 350 1. 400 mistake for Arslan Mansoor. 400 once, 400 twice, and 400 sold to mistake Arslan Mansoor. Next player Amir Asli, Amir Muhammad Aslam. 400. 400. Just we have a break for a minute. Any bids? Anyone for Amir Aslam? Yumna Fighters, 100 points. Yumna Fighters, 150 Wellington. 200 Amir Asli, 200 Yumna Fighter. 250 Wellington. 300 Yumna Fighters. 500 Wellington Developments. 550 Yumna Fighters. 700 Wellington Development for Amir Asli. 700 Wellington Developments. 750 for Yumna Fighters. 750. Yes, Wellington. 750. 1,000 point for Amir and 1,050. 1,050 points Yumna. Once going Amir Aslam to Yumna Fighters. 1,050. Twice 1,200. 1,250 Yumna Fighters. 1,250 Yumna Fighters. One. Yumna Fighters. 1,250 twice. and 1,250 sold. Aamir Asli to Yumna Fighters. Next we have Mohammad Zuhaib. Mohammad Zuhaib, nephew of Saud Farooq. Mohammad Zuhaib, very good all-rounder. Very good all-rounder with bat and a left-handed batter. You play with him, nice. 100 for Wellington, Property Network, 100. 150 Wellington. 200 Property Network for Zuhaib Farooq. Mohammad Zuhaib. 250 Wellington, 300 Mystic 300 for Zuhaib. 350 Wellington, 400 Property Network, 450 Wellington, 500 Mystic 550 for Property Network, 600 Wellington, 600 points. Mohammad Zuhaib going with Wellington once. 600 for Zuhaib, Wellington twice, and 650 for Mystic. 650 Mystic. Going Zuhaib once, twice, 700 Wellington, 700 points for Mohammad Zuhaib. 700 once, 700 twice, and 700 sold Mohammad Zuhaib to Wellington Developments. चले जी नेक्स्ट प्लेयर सलमान मोहम्मद केरा भाई केरा oh mashallah going next is 100 points for Salman Mohammad. 100 once, 100 twice, and Salman Mohammad going with Nexus. Sold. Next one, Moin Razak. Mashallah. Good keeper and the batter. 1,000 points, Wellington Development. 1,050 for Yumna Fighters. 1,050 Yumna Fighters for Moin Razak. 1,050 once, 1,100 Wellington, 1,150 for Yumna Fighters, 1,200 for Wellington, 1,250, 1,250 Yumna Fighters, 1,300, 1,350 for Yumna Fighters. 1,350 Yumna Fighters. 1,500 for Moin Razak. Mashallah. Wellington Developments. नहीं अभी तो अली इकबाल की लगी है. 1,550 Yumna Fighters. 1,550 Yumna Fighters. 1,700 Wellington Developments. 1,750 Yumna Fighters, back Moin Bhai, 1,750. 1,750 once, 1,750 twice, 1,750 sold Moin Razak, Yumna Fighters. Next please. Mudassir Gadet, some relation with Mudassir Gadet, Yasir Bhai? You don't know? चलो भाई यासिर भाई तो नहीं जानते, कोई भी ले सकता है. Mudassir Gadet, Wellington, 100 points for Mudassir Gadet. Once, Mudassir Gadet going for only 100 points with Wellington twice and sold. Mudassir Gadet, 100 points, Wellington. Next player. Zuhaib Azam. Any bids for Zuhaib Azam? Property Network, 100 points. Property Network, 100 points for Zuhaib Azam. Once, Zuhaib Azam, mistake, 150 points for Zuhaib Azam. 150 points. 200 for Nexus Development, 200 points for Zuhaib Azam. 250, Property Network. 250 points. Zuhaib Azam once. 250. 250 twice, and 250 sold to Property Network, Zuhaib Azam. Next player, Abdul Rafe. ये दूसरे राफे भाई हैं, देख लें. Abdul Rafe. Abdul Rafe. Anyone for Abdul Rafe? Abdul Rafe, I think nobody is interested, so we'll keep as unsold for now. Next player, please. Mohammad Anas. Anas? Anas नहीं है, उसकी पिक्चर भी नहीं है, nobody knows. इसको आगे करो. अभी इसको next मिला. Ahmed Samir. Ahmed Samir. Ahmed Samir, next is 100 points. 150, 200 mistake. 200 mistake for Ahmed Samir. 250 for Wellington. Wellington, 250 for Ahmed Samir. 250, 300 for mistake for Ahmed Samir. 300 mistake once. 350 for Wellington Development. 351, 400 for mistake. Ahmed Samir going 450. 450 once, 450 twice to Wellington, and Ahmed Samir sold Wellington 450 points. Next player, Mohammad Ali Mandviya. यार अबू धाबी से अच्छे तो ना यार. ये इसकी पिक्चर दी तो थी कासिम, लास्ट में इसको डाला था ना, अली मांडविया. हाँ हाँ, मोहम्मद अली मांडविया यार, वो जो नए अल्फाज जो कजन यार, अली मांडविया. हाँ ये चले, we'll keep him as an unsold player for now. Next player, Mohammad Danish. Mohammad Danish. Anyone for Mohammad Danish? नहीं है भाई, कोई भी नहीं है. Next करें. Usama Wellington, 100 points. 150 Nexus. 200 Wellington. 250 Nexus. 300 Wellington. 300 Wellington once. Osama 300 going Wellington 2 and sold to Wellington. 300 points Osama. Next player is Hanif Noorani. Hanif Noorani. Anyone for Hanif Noorani? No one seems interested in Hanif Noorani, so we will proceed further. Next player, please. Suhail Memon. Suhail Memon. Anyone for Suhail Memon? Suhail Memon. No one is interested. Next player, please. Hassan Sajjad. Hassan Sajjad. Any bid for Hassan Sajjad? Property Network, 100 points. 150 mistake, 200 Wellington, 250 Nexus, 300 Property Network, 350 Wellington, 350 Wellington once, 400 Property Network, 450 mistake, 450 for Hassan Sajjad, going to mistake once, 500 for Wellington, Property Network, 500 Property Network, 500 once, 500 twice, 550 mistake, 550, 600 Nexus is going with Hassan Sajjad, 600 points, 650, Wellington. Wellington, and seems every team is interested for Hassan Sajjad. 650 once, 700, Mystic. 700 for Mystic, Hassan Sajjad. Anyone else? 700 once, 700 twice, and 750, Wellington. 750 for Hassan Sajjad. 750, 800, Mystic. 800 for Hassan Sajjad. 850, Wellington. 850 once, 850, Hassan Sajjad going to Wellington twice. 900, Mystic. 900. 900 once. 950, Wellington. 950 for Hassan Sajjad. Good all-rounder with the ball and bat, Hassan Sajjad. 950 going to Wellington once, twice. 1,000 points for Hassan Sajjad by Mystic. 1,050, Wellington. 1,050, Wellington Developments. Once. 1,050, Wellington Development twice, and Hassan Sajjad sold 1,050 to Wellington Developments. Nice pick, Wellington. Next player, Azam Kamani. Is the brother of Rizwan? Bhai ka beta. Azam Kamani. Azan is Azan. Azan Kamani. Anyone for Azan Kamani? Nobody? Next player, please. Arslan Suleiman. Arslan Suleiman. Anyone for Arslan Suleiman? Arslan Suleiman nahi hai. Next karo. Chai do na. Muhammad Irshad. Muhammad Irshad. Anyone for Muhammad Irshad? Muhammad Irshad. I think no one is interested for 100 points. 150. 500. 500 points. Property Network on a roll here. 500 points. 550. Irshad. 550. उनकी टीम में ना 550, 550. By 550 Yumna Fighters. 550 once, 600 Wellington, 600 for Irshad. 650 with Mystic, 650 Mystic. 700 Wellington Developments, 750 for Property Network. Irshad, good all-rounder. 750 going with Property Network. Once. 800 for Mystic. 800 Muhammad Irshad. 850 Yumna Fighters. 850 Irshad going to Yumna Fighters. Naro bha naro. 850 once. 850 twice. 900. 950 Property Network. 950 for Irshad. 950 once. 1,000 points by Yumna Fighters for Muhammad Irshad. 1,000 points for Muhammad Irshad. 1,050 with Mystic. 1,050 once. 1,100. 1,100. 1,100 Property Network. Property Network once. 1,100. 1,150. 1,200. Yumna Fighters. 1,200. 1,200 one. 1,200 going with 1,250 Mystic. 1,250 Mystic. 1,300 Property Network. 1,300. 1,300 once. 1,350 Mystic. 1,350 Irshad going to Mystic. 1,350 once. 1,350 twice. 1,400. 1,450. 1,450. 1,450 to Property Network. Once, twice, 1,500, 1,550. Yumna Fighter, 1,600, Mystic, 1,600, 1,600. mistake. 1,600, mistake. Once, twice, 1650, 1650, 1,700, mistake. 1,700 once, 1,700, 1,750, 1,750 for Yumna fighters. अभी दो ही चल रहे हैं, Yumna या mistake. 1,750, Yumna once, twice, 1,800, mistake. 1,800 once, 1,850 once, twice, Yumna fighter 1,900. मोइन भाई जल्दी कर रहा था, देख लो. 1,900, 1,000, हाँ, mistake. 1,900, mistake. 2,000, ये क्या आमिर भाई ने साइदा 2,000. 2,000 once, Yumna fighters. Irshad going with Yumna fighters twice. Yumna fighters sold to Irshad, sold to Yumna fighter 2,000 points. Nice pick by Yumna fighters, Mohammad Irshad. Next player, Rahil, I think Rahil Motan. L इसका गाय बहन का. अच्छा, हाँ सही, अच्छी बात है. राहिल मोटन, नहीं नाम में राही लिखा हुआ है, राही मोतन. भाई पूछा ना राहिल भाई से, कह रहे हैं राहिल है. राहिल, अच्छा राहिल भाई. एनी वन फॉर राहिल भाई. बेस पॉइंट 100 बेस पॉइंट 100 नहीं 100. Rahil Motan once, 150 for Wellington. Rahil Motan, Rahil by 150 Wellington once, 200, 250 Wellington. Wellington 250 once, Wellington 250 twice. Rahil by going to 300 for Yumna fighters. 300 once, Yumna fighters 302. And sold Rahil Motan to Yumna fighters. Next player, please. Ahmed Ali. Babu Bhai. Anyone for Babu Bhai? Babu Bhai. 100 points, Yumna fighters. Babu Bhai. Ahmed Ali, one. Ahmed Ali 100 points twice, and Ahmed Ali sold to Yumna fighters 100 points. Next one is Abu Nazir. उनका फेस क्या है यार? यार कासिम भाई फेस थोड़ा प्रॉपर दिखा दो. He seems like Abdullah Godil. If anyone have seen Abdullah Godil, he plays like Abdullah Godil also. So just intro for Abu Nazir. He plays like Abdullah. Like Abdullah, sort of, yes. Good batsman. Good batter. Abdullah Godil. Not Abdullah Gadid. I said Abdullah Godil. So 100 points for Property Network. भाई अब्दुल्ला से बहुत रिजेंबल करता है, दोस्त है इसका. तो यार किसी को पता नहीं है ना. तो सबके लिए फेयर है ना. 100 points Property Network once, 100 points Property Network twice, and Abu Nazir 150 for mistake. 150 mistake once, 200 Property Network for Abu Nazir. 250 mistake Abu Nazir Pothiawala. 250. 300 points Property Network. 300 Abu Nazir. 350 mistake. 400 Property Network. 400 points for Abu Nazir. Once 400, 450 mistake. 450 for Abu Nazir Pothiawala. 500 Property Network. 500 once. 550 for mistake. 600 Property Network. 600. Abu Nazir, 600 going to once, 650, mistake. 650, mistake. Abu Nazir going 650, mistake once. 700 points for Abu Nazir by Property Network. 750, 750, mistake 750 once, 750 twice, and 800, 850, mistake again. 850 for Abu Nazir once, 900 Property Network, 900, 901, 900 twice, and 950, mistake. 1000 for Property Network, 1000 once, 1050, mistake. 1050 once, 1050 twice, 1100 Property Network, 1150, mistake. We have after 5 minutes we have a break, so everybody should be wait for 5 minutes, please, guys. चले अभी कर दें. Should we take a break now after this one? 1200 we were, right? 1150 once, 1150 mistake twice, and Abu Nazir sold to mistake 1150 points. Guys, we have a dinner break and then we will start the proceedings.
Requesting Property Network to please be at their table. We're going to start. The next player in the auction is Arafat Asif. Any opening bids for Arafat Asif? All right, so Wellington starting the bid at 100, base price for Arafat Asif. Anyone else interested in Arafat? Nexus, Property Network, Mystic. All right, so I think no one else is interested. So Arafat Asif going to Wellington at base price. Next player is Abid Nini. आंखें छुपी हुई हैं. All right, can we have an opening bid for Abid? We have Mystic coming in with 100, 150 with Wellington, 150 with Wellington, Mystic with 200, 500 with Mystic, 800 here with Nexus on my left, 800. 1,000, 1,500 with Property Network, 2,000 with Wellington now, 2,000 with Wellington, 2,500 with Mystic, 2,800 going to Wellington now, 2,800 for Abid, in demand, 2,800, 3,000 with Nexus now, 3,000, 3,050 with Wellington, 3,050 with Wellington for Abid Dini, going once, 3,050 going twice, 3,100 Property Network, 3,150 with Mystic, 3,150 with Mystic going once, 3,150 with Mystic going twice, 3,200, 3,200 with Property Network, 3,200 with Property Network going once, 3,250 with Mystic, 3,250. The bid is with Mystic, 3,250 going once, 3,300 with Property Network, 3,300 with Property Network right now, 3,350, 3,350 with Mystic, 3,350 going once, 3,500, 3,400 with Nexus, 3,400 with Nexus going once, 3,450 back with Wellington, 3,500 with Mystic right now, 3,500 with Mystic going once, 3,500 with Mystic going twice, South steering and
Anyone, 3,500, Mystic.
Sold to Mystic.
Abid Nini going to Mystic. The highest bid till now of this event, Abid Nini. MashaAllah, 3,500. What a player, Abid Nini.
Next player is Muhammad Hassan Farooq. Can we have an opening bid for Muhammad Hassan? Anyone interested in Muhammad Hassan? Right,
Next player please, Qasim. Arslan Yusuf, brother of Pakistan cricket team player Umar bin Yusuf. Arslan Yusuf. Anyone for Arslan Yusuf? 100 points, base point for Property Network. 150 Mystic. 200 Wellington. 250 Nexus for Arslan Yusuf. 300 Mystic. 300. 350 Nexus. 350. 400 Property Network. 450 Wellington. 450 Wellington, Arslan Yusuf going to Wellington once. 500 Nexus development for Arslan Yusuf. 500 once. 500 twice. And 550, Mystic. 550, Mystic, Arslan Yusuf. 550 once. 550, 600 for the Nexus. Arslan Yusuf, 601 twice and sold. Arslan Yusuf, 600 to Nexus Development. अरे अभी तक ऐसे वाला करना स्पीडिंग करना है अच्छा चलो आप सही से चलिए 600 going Arslan Yusuf sold Sufyan Amin is he available Sufyan Amin for the tournament 100 points Wellington 100 Sufyan Amin going to Wellington 150 Mystic 200 Wellington Sufyan Amin good all-rounder Sufyan Amin 200 Wellington once 250 300 property 350 Wellington 350 once 400 Yumna 450 Wellington 500 550 Mystic 600 Wellington 600 once 650 1000 point for property network for Sufyan 1200 Sufyan Amin 1200 Mystic 1200 Mystic 1250 Wellington 1250 1250 Wellington once 1350 for Wellington for Sufyan Amin 1350 once 1400 1500 Wellington again 1500 once 1600 Mystic 1650 1700 Wellington 1700 for Sufyan Amin 1700 once 1750 1800 Wellington Developments for Sufyan Amin 1800 once 1850 1900 Mystic 1950 Property Network 1950 once 1950 Sufyan Amin going to Property Network 2050 Wellington 2050 2100 2150 Wellington 2150 Sufyan Amin 2200 2250 Wellington 2250 Sufyan Amin Wellington Developments once Sufyan twice 2300 2350 2400 2400 for Sufyan Amin going with Mystic 2500 2550 Wellington 2600 Mystic 2650 2700 Property Network 2750 for Mystic Sufyan Amin 2750 once 2750 2800 for Sufyan Amin 2850 Mystic 2850 once 2850 Mystic 2900 3000 for Sufyan Amin by Mystic and 3050 for Sufyan Amin Property Network once 3050 Property Network twice and 3050 Sufyan Amin sold Property Network 3050 points 3050 points for Sufyan Amin going with Property Network. Next, what we have, next player, Ahmed Raza Godil. Ahmed Raza Godil. Any bids for Ahmed Raza Godil? Anyone? Next player, please. Next player. Mohammad Suleiman. Mohammad Suleiman. Anyone for Mohammad Suleiman? Nobody is there, so next player. Afzal Hussain. Afzal Hussain. Anyone for Afzal Hussain? Hard hitter, Afzal Hussain. 100 points, Property Network. 500 points for Mystic Advertisement. 550 Wellington for Afzal Hussain. 550 once, 550 twice, 600, 650, 700 Mystic for Afzal Hussain. 750, 800, 800, 850, 900, 1000 points Mystic for Afzal Hussain. 1000 points going with Mystic once, twice, 1050, 1200 for Afzal Hussain. For Mystic, going with Mystic, 1200 points. Once, 1200 points, twice, 1250. Afzal Hussain, 1250. 1400 points for Afzal Hussain by Mystic. Once, Afzal Hussain going with Mystic, twice, and Afzal Hussain sold Mystic, 1400 points. Next player we have Muhammad Akbar. Muhammad Akbar. Anyone for Muhammad Akbar? No one is there. Next player, please. Mustafa Chamdia. Mustafa Chamdia. Anyone for Mustafa Chamdia? 100 points for Yumna Fighters. 150 Wellington. Noman Bhai calls 150 for Mustafa Chamdia. 200 Moin Bhai. 250 Noman Bhai. 250 Wellington. Once. 300. 350. 350 Wellington Development once. 350. 400 points. 450 points. Wellington Developments for Mustafa Chamdia. 450 Wellington once. 500 for Yumna Fighters once. For Mustafa 502, and Mustafa sold to Yumna 500 points. Next player we have Salman. Salman. Anyone for Salman? So next player please. Muhammad Irshad again. ये गया नहीं था क्या? Mustafa Kamran, the owner, Empire Developments, Mustafa Kamran, Wellington, 100 points. Wellington once, Wellington Development for Mustafa Kamran twice, and Mustafa Kamran sold to Wellington Developments, 100 points. Muhammad Umair Makra, myself. नहीं कोई भी करते यार बता दो 100 पॉइंट में. Mystic, 100 points.
All right, so Muhammad Umair Makra. Any opening bids? Mystic coming in with 100. 1000 from Nexus. No? Okay. 150 from Nexus. 150, 200. 200 from Wellington. 200. 200 with Wellington right now. 200. 200 going once. 250 with Nexus. 300 back with Property Network. 300 with Property Network. 300 from Property Network. 350 from Nexus. 350. 350 with Nexus going once. 350 going with next 350, 400 back with Mystic, 400 with Mystic, 450 back with Nexus, 450, 450 going with Nexus right now, going once, 500 for 500 with Mystic right now, 500 with 550 with Nexus, 550 with Nexus, 550. Anyone else interested? 550 with Nexus right now, going once, going twice, 600 with Mystic, 600 with Mystic. वो उनको रेस्ट करना है ना थोड़ा उमेर भाई थक गए हैं 600 with Mystic right now, 600 going once, 650 with Nexus, 650 with Nexus, 650 going once, 650 going twice, and sold to Nexus at 650.
Thank you, Qasim. Chale, next player. Mashallah, good bid. Nexus. Best of luck. Zaid Akil. ये अकील जो छोकरा है Zaid Akil. Nobody for Zaid Akil. So next player, can we have next player please? Bilal Haroon. Tahura Builders, Bilal Haroon. Anyone for Bilal? Next player please. Muhammad Shafi. Muhammad Shafi, 100 points, Property Network. Muhammad Shafi, going to Property Network, 100 points. Once, twice, 150, 200. Muhammad Shafi, 200, Nexus. 200, Nexus for Muhammad Shafi, good all-rounder. 200 points, going with Nexus once. 250, Property Network, 250 for Muhammad Shafi, once. Twice, 300, Nexus Development, 300 for Muhammad Shafi once, twice, and Shafi 300 points, going with Nexus Development, sold, 300 points. Mystic now have 5 players remaining to pick, and most required by Property Network, 7 players remaining. And they have a purse, maximum bid they can go for 3,500. So Hamza Nazir, anyone for Hamza Nazir? 100 points, Wellington Developments, Hamza Nazir. Once, twice, 150, Property Network for Hamza Nazir. 200 points, Wellington. 250, Property, 300 points. Wellington, once, 300 twice. Hamza Nazir, going with Wellington, 300, sold. Next, please. Wellington, 300 points. Bilal Bakali. Oh, without picture, Bilal Bakali. Anyone? Bilal Bakali, 2,500 points. 25 only. Noman bhai kya hai? 2500 या 25 only? Only 25 not allowed. Minimum base point 100. Live, it's going live on national television. Oh, sorry, on YouTube. 100 points for Property Network for Bilal Bakali. 100 going Bilal Bakali Property Network once. 150 Yumna Fighters. 150 Yumna Fighters. Bilal Bakali once. Twice. 200 points. Property Network. 200 once. Property Network for Bilal Bakali 202. And Bilal Bakali sold, Property Network, 200 points. Imad Hanif, next player. Anyone for Imad Hanif, 100, Nexus. Nexus, 100, Imad, once. 150, 500, Mystic for Imad Hanif. 550, Yumna Fighters. 600, Property Network. 1,000 points for Imad Hanif by Property Network. 1,001, 1,050, 1,500, 1,500, 1,550. Nexus, 1,550 Nexus Development. 2,000 points for Mystic. 2,000 Imad Hanif going to Mystic once. Baiso, 2,200 points for Imad Hanif. 2,200 Nexus Development once. 2,200, twice, 2,500, Imad Hanif. Once, going to mistake. No, they can go up to 2,800, maximum bid. No, but 2,000, this is maximum bid they can go. So to 2,500, mistake, once. 2,800. 2550. 2550, Nexus. For Imad Hanif, once. Imad Hanif, 2600, 2,600. Once, 2,650. Once for Nexus, Imad Hanif, 2,650 twice. 2,000 Imad Hanif going to Nexus, sold, 2650. Now we have another player. Noman Loya cannot be in the bid. ये नहीं next player. Daniel Sillet. Good all-rounder, Daniel Sillet. Anyone for Daniel? Wellington. 1,000 points starts Wellington for Daniel Sillet. 1,000 already done. Already done. 1,000 going with Wellington. Daniel Sillet once. 1,050. 1,100 Wellington. 1,150 Property Network for Daniel. 1,200 Wellington. 1,250. 1,500 mistake. 1,550. 1,550 Property Network. 1,800 mistake. 1,850 Property Network. 1,850. 2,000 mistake for Daniel Sillet. 2,000 points. 2,050 Property Network again. 2,100 mistake. 2,150 Property Network. 2,150 once. 2,200 mistake once. Going Daniel Sillet. 2,200 twice. 2,250. 2,250 for Daniel Sillet by Property Network. 2,250 once. 2,300. Nexus is also in the round. 2,300 going to Nexus once. Daniel Sillet twice. 2,300 Daniel Sillet sold Nexus Development. Nice pick by Nexus Development. 2,300. Now we have Rizwan Karim, Rizwan Kamani, 100 points, 150 Property Network. 200 for Rizwan by mistake. 200 once. 250 by Moin Bhai from Yumna Fighters. 250 points for Rizwan Kamani. Once. 300 by Daniel. 300 for Property Network. Going once. 350 points for Rizwan Kamani by Yumna Fighters. Going once, twice, and Rizwan Kamani sold Yumna Fighters 350 points. Next we have Rehan Surya. MashaAllah, Rehan Surya now is in the race for who is going to select him. Let's see. Starting 500 by mistake. 1,500 Yumna Fighters. 1,550 Wellington for Rehan Surya. 2,000 points by Yumna Fighters. 2,500 Wellington Developments for Rehan Surya. 3,000 points by Property Network. 2,600. To maximum bid, going mistake to the maximum bid. 2,800. 3,000 points. 3,050. 3,100 Wellington. 3,100 Wellington. Once. 3,150. 3,200 Wellington for Rehan Surya. Once. 3,200 going with Wellington twice. 3,200. Wellington Developments, Rehan Surya sold. 3,200. Mohammad Shayan. Anyone? Mohammad Shayan. नहीं है भाई कोई. Next player please. Abdullah got it. Abdullah got it. 100 points, Daniel, by Property Network. 150 by mistake. लगा दो. 150 mistake. Once. 200. 200 Property Network once. 200 for Abdullah Ghadir. 250 mistake once. 250 twice. And Abdullah Ghadir sold 250 mistake. Wahaj Hussain. Wahaj Hussain. 500 points by mistake. 500 by mistake. 550 by Nexus. 550 for Wahaj Hussain. Mistake. Going once. 600. 650 by Property Network. Once. Going Wahaj. 700. Nexus. 700 once. 750. Moin bhai. 800. Moin bhai 800. 850 Yasir. Nexus. Mistake. 850. Once. 900 by Nexus. 1100 Wellington for Wahaj Hussain. 1100 once. भाई आपकी कॉल है ना 1100. $1100 for Wahaj Hussain by Wellington once. 1100 twice. Wahaj Hussain 1100 going with Wellington Development sold. Next please. Mansoor. Anyone for Mansoor? No one. Next player please. Hamza. 100 points. Nexus. 100 once. 102 and Hamza going with Nexus sold. हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल. अभी आपके पास जो मैक्सिमम रिमेनिंग है प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क, टोटल प्लेयर्स कितने हैं यार, ये कासिम हो जाएगा? अनसोल्ड कितने हैं अभी? Ammar Asif Mehman. Next player, Ammar Asif Mehman. 100 points. $2,500 points for Ammar Asif once, twice, and anyone else for Ammar Asif. Sold to Wellington, 2,500 points. Maximum bid कर दो इनकी, 2650 finish करें ना, Wellington हो गया. 2650 done. Wellington is done with their players. First team to complete their squad. Next player we have Dilavar Bawani. Dilavar Bawani. Dilavar Bawani. Anyone for Dilavar Bawani? No one. Next please. Next player please. Wasim Barai. Wasim Barai. 500 points by next mistake. 500 going with Nexus mistake. 550 by Property Network. 1000 points by mistake for Wasim Barai. 1500 points Property Network once. Wasim Barai going with Property Network, 1,500 point twice. 1,550 Nexus, 1,600 Yumna Fighters, 1,650, 1,700 Property Network, 1,750, 1,800 Nexus again, 1,800 with Nexus. Wasim Barai, 1,850 once. Property Network, Wasim Barai, 1,850 twice, 1,900 Nexus, 1,900 Nexus once, 1,950 Property Network once, twice, and 2,000 points. 2,000 points for Nexus, 2,050 Property Network, 2,050 once for Wasim Barai, twice, and 2,050 Property Network sold. Wasim Barai, 2,050 points. Next we have Talha Aslam. Dhyani Gere. Talha Aslam, 100 points, Nexus. Once, Talha Aslam, Nexus twice, and sold to Nexus, 100 points, Talha Aslam. Next we have Yasir. Yasir. Anyone for Yasir? Next player, please. Next player. Waqas. पता नहीं ये 2 बार आ गया. राफिज है ये, पहले अब्दुल राफिज आया था. अब्दुल राफिज आया था पहले ये. वकास मेमन नहीं आया अभी तक. हाँ? नहीं ये वो वकास नहीं है. चला next please. Abdul Basit. Anyone for Abdul Basit? We will now go little quick. Next. Suleiman Hussain. Again he came. Suleiman Hussain. New players are not coming. I think Waqas Maiman. Fast bowler Waqas Maiman. Property Network 100 points. Once. 150 points. Yumna Fighters. 200 Mystic. 200 Waqas Maiman Mystic going once. 250 Property Network. 500 points Mystic. 550. 600 Property Network. 600 once. 600. 700 Yumna. 750 Mystic. 800, 850. 900 Yumna. 900, 950 Mystic. 1,000 points for Yumna. 1,050 points Property Network. 1,050 Waqas Maiman. 1,100 Yumna Fighters once. Waqas Maiman going to Yumna Fighter twice. 1,150. 1,150 Property Network. Waqas Maiman going to Property Network once. 1,200 points. 1,200 Waqas Maiman. Yumna Fighters once. Twice. And 1,300 points. 1,350 Yumna Fighters again. 1,350 going once. 1,350 going twice. 1,350 Waqas Maiman sold to Yumna Fighters. Mikhail Ahmed. Anyone for Mikhail? No one. Next player, please. Azhar Mahmood. Property Network, 100 points. 150 Mystic. 150 Azhar Mahmood going to Mystic once. 200. 250 Nexus for Azhar Mahmood. 250 once. 300. 300 Azhar Mahmood going with Property Network once. 350 Nexus. 350 next. 400. 400 Property Network once. 450. 500. 550. 600. 650 Mystic. 700 Property Network Azhar Mahmood going once. 750. 800 for Azhar Mahmood by Property Network. 800. 800 once. 850 Mystic Azhar Mahmood. 900. 900 by Property Network for Azhar Mahmood. 950 by Mystic. 950 once. 950. 1,000. 1,050 Nexus. 1,100. 1,150 Nexus. 1200 for property network for Azhar Mahmood. 1200 once, 1250. Nexus development for Azhar Mahmood. 1250 once, 1250 twice, 1300, 1350. Again Nexus, 1350, 1400 property network. Azhar Mahmood, 1400 going 1450. 1450 for Nexus once, 1450 twice, and Azhar Mahmood sold 1450 to Nexus Development. Now we have Yusuf Hashmani. Yusuf Hashmani Mystic, 100 points. Yusuf Hashmani once, Yusuf Hashmani 150, 200, 250, Yumna Fighters, 300 Property Network, 300 Property Network, 350 Mystic, 400. 400 with Property Network. Once, 400 twice, 450, 500 Yumna, 550 Mystic, 600, 650 Mystic, 650 Mystic for Yusuf Hashmani. Mystic, 650 once, 700 Property Network for Yusuf Hashmani, 700 once, 700 twice, 750 Nexus, 750, 750 Nexus once, Yusuf Hashmani 750 twice, 800, 850 Property Network, 900 Yumna, 900 Yusuf Hashmani going with Yumna, 900 once, 900 twice, 950 Nexus, 950 Yumna, 950 sorry Nexus, 1000 Yumna, 1000 Yumna for Yusuf Hashmani, 1000 once. You want max or Nexus going on the max, 1450 for Yusuf Hashmani, 1450. Anyone else once? Yusuf Hashmani going with Nexus 1450 twice and sold Yusuf Hashmani to Nexus 1450 points. ये नहीं आएगा नेक्स्ट है मुजम्मिल नूरानी Muzammil Nurani. Anyone for Muzammil Nurani? Yumna Fighters, 100 points. Muzammil Nurani. Going to Yumna Fighter once. Yumna Fighters, 150. Property Network, 200 Yumna. 250. Property Network, 300 Yumna. 300 once, 350. 500 Yumna Fighters, 550. Property Network. For Muzammil Nurani, 550. 700 for Muzammil Nurani. 750 Property Network. Muzammil Nurani going once. 800 by mistake for Muzammil Nurani. 850. 1000 points for Muzammil Nurani by Yumna Fighters. Muzammil Nurani going to again 1050. 1050 for Property Network. For Muzammil Nurani, 1050 once, 1050 twice, 1100 Yumna Fighters, 1150, 1200 once, 1250 once for Muzammil, 1300, 1350 Property Network, 1350 once, 1352, 1350 sold Property Network. किसी को कुछ खाना हो तो अभी भी बुफे क्लोजिंग टाइम है. If someone want anything. 1350 नहीं डाली थी. 1350 के बाद नहीं आया है फात भाई. 1350 पे लास्ट कॉल आई थी. मैं 1 2 3 के 1350 प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क बोल. यार इसको वापस अनलॉक कर सकते हैं. फेयर हो जाते हैं यार, कोई मसला नहीं है. 1350 पे नहीं, वो कह रहे 3 लोगों ने. यार इसको उसको ओपन कर दें यार, मुजम्मिल को. आपकी 1550 थी ना. में है भाई 1450 फॉर प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क. फहद भाई क्या आमिर भाई डन है ना 1450 पे? हाँ इनके लिए 1450 ठीक है. 1450 सोल्ड. आप अगर नहीं ले रहे ना आप, फिर आपने बोला मैं आप ले रहे थे 1350 पे ना, ठीक है रहने दो, चेंज नहीं करो. नेक्स्ट प्लेयर अकरम हिंगोरा 100 points property net. 150 Yumna, 200, 250 Yumna, 250 once, 250 twice, 250 sold Yumna. वो नहीं आया, अकरम नहीं आया. हाँ ये आई नहीं यार, है लिस्ट में तो है. ये रहे ना हाथी सूर्या सब तो है. ये आया अकरम, इसकी बिड नहीं हुई है, मोहम्मद अकरम. इफ एनीवन गोइंग विद अकरम 100 points Yumna, 500 points Yumna, 500 Akram once, 550 mistake, 600 Yumna, 600 once, 800 points mistake, 900 for Akram Yumna fighters, 900 once, 900 twice, 950 mistake, 950, 1000 for Akram Yumna fighters, 1050 mistake, 1100 Yumna, 1100 once, 1100 twice, 1150, 1200 Yumna, 1200 for Akram, 1200 once, 1250, 1300 Yumna, Akram, 1300 Yumna fighters once, 1350, Mystic, 1350 once, 1400 Yumna fighters for Akram once, twice, and Akram 1450. 1500 Yumna for Akram, 1500 once, 1500 twice, 1500 sold Akram to Yumna fighters. 1500 बोल, 1500 उन्होंने बोला है भाई, 1500 इन्होंने बोला है, अभी 1500 1550 going on 1550, 1600, 16 थोड़ा सा लाउड कर दे भाई, 1650 for Akram, 1700 Yumna fighters once, 1750, 1850 mistake, 1900 Yumna fighters, 1900 for Akram Yumna fighters once, 1900 Akram, 1950, 2000 Yumna fighters for Akram once, 2000 twice, 2050, 2050, 2000 पे रुके हुए. हाँ 2000 once, 2000 twice, 2000 Yumna fighters की लास्ट कॉल है. 2000 for Akram Yumna fighters, 2000 sold Akram to Yumna fighters. Then last player, your last player remaining. Next आ जाए Akram sold to Yumna fighters 2000. Done हो गया. Again कोई इंटरेस्टेड इसमें? सुलेमान. नेक्स्ट नोमान आगे कर. सुहेल 100 points property network once, twice, 150 mistake, 200 property, 250, mistake. Once, 250, twice, 250, Sohail, sold to mistake. 250 points. Again, next, Rafe next. नहीं ये नहीं चाहिए, वो बना गया था. सेम पिक्चर पे दो नाम है, ये नहीं है. नेक्स्ट. सलमान भी नहीं है कोई. नेक्स्ट. मोहम्मद शायान नहीं. आगे. मंसूर. नोबडी. मोहम्मद अवैस. आई थिंक सबसे फर्स्ट बिड वकास यूनुस थी, उसके नाम. बिड नहीं, मतलब नाम लिस्ट में वो हुआ नहीं है ना, सोल्ड नहीं हुआ. चेक करो, वकास यूनुस. अब्दुल हादी भी नहीं आ रहा. या आ गया हादी सूर्या. हादी सूर्या मिस्टेक. 100 पॉइंट्स. 200, 300, 300 हादी सूर्या. Once. 300 हादी सूर्या. Twice. 300 हादी सूर्या. मैक्सिमम यही है. मिस्टेक. हाँ हाँ, मैक्सिमम बिट पे ना, वो 200 मैक्स है. प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट 4 प्लेयर्स. तो अब कोई लो इसमें, आगे बढ़े. देखते रहो. बिलाल को लेना है? नहीं. आगे. अरसलान. आगे भाई. नेक्स्ट. जाहिद अकील. आगे. यार ये वकास, अब आई डोंट नो ये वकास, क्योंकि ये 2 पिक्चर आ रही है. एक पिक्चर 2 फेस उस पे आ रही है. वकास यूनुस है ना? नहीं नहीं, पिक्चर उसकी नहीं है, लेकिन इस पिक्चर पे 2 नाम आ रहे हैं. अब्दुल राफे भी आ रहा है. वकास ही पिक्चर. वकास से रजिस्टर सबसे पहला नाम है. नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूं कि वकास यूनुस अगर वो है, ये कंफर्म कर दो. तो आप अलग से नाम है तो आ नहीं ना फिर इसमें. बासित, एक सेकंड बैक करना. बासित. आप लोगों का एक बाकी है ना? आप लोगों का भी एक बाकी है. अभी है, नाम है. नहीं, ये नहीं है ना. ये वही वकास है. वकास यूनुस है. सऊद इस पे जा रहे हैं. वकास यूनुस. हाँ हाँ, वकास यूनुस चाहिए किसी को? वकास चाहिए. ये भाई इसके ऊपर उसका नाम लाए, वकास का. भाई ये मैक्सिमम 200 जा सकते हैं. वकास के लिए 1,500. 1,500 सोल्ड करो. मिस्टेक. 1,500. वही आएगा. वकास यूनुस ही है. यही है. चले, अब एक प्लेयर है. एक प्लेयर उस पे है युमना, एक प्लेयर मिस्टेक और 4 प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क. मिस्टेक आप अपने बता दो मोइन भाई. हाँ, अकबर आपको चाहिए? अकबर एक इनका कर दो. 100 पॉइंट. अच्छा, अकबर अभी यासिर भाई बैठे. चले, युमना को चाहिए अकबर. तो मैक्सिमम बिड इनकी 200 है. इनकी 200 है मैक्सिमम बिड. हाँ, तो ऊपर चलेगा ना आपसे. ये देखे 200. भाई 200. एनीवन गोइंग अबव 200. मिस्टेक जा सकता है. मिस्टेक Are you going with Akbar? No. 200 property network. Akbar. चलो नेक्स्ट 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 नेक्स्ट, बस और कोई रह गया है? मंसूर भाई, मंसूर मैक्सिमम 150 दे कैन गो. मंसूर पे हमने रोका है. मंसूर किसी को चाहिए? मंसूर मंजूर है? मंसूर किसी को मंजूर है या नहीं? अनस, अच्छा पहले मंसूर की बिड हो रही है. मंसूर, एनीवन फॉर मंसूर? यासिर भाई, मंसूर प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क 100 पॉइंट बेस पॉइंट मंसूर. चले नेक्स्ट भाई, देखते रहे किसी पर रुकना है. अनस, अनस का नाम निकाले. अनस, अनस हनीफ नूरानी. एक मिनट. हनीफ नूरानी की बिड होगी. एनीवन इंटरेस्टेड फॉर हनीफ नूरानी? मोइन भाई, हनीफ नूरानी आपका तो 100 हो गया है ना. एनीवन एल्स बिडिंग फॉर हनीफ नूरानी? गोइंग 100 टू प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क वंस. 150 हनीफ नूरानी 150. यासिर भाई नो. 150 वंस. यमुना फाइटर्स ट्वाइस एंड सोल्ड. हनीफ नूरानी टू यमुना फाइटर्स. हनीफ नूरानी नॉट हियर. चलो तो हो गया, डन हो गया. रजिस्ट्रेशन में इन्होंने कंफर्म किया था. रजिस्ट्रेशन पे कंफर्म किया है. अनस चाहिए आपको? पे अनस पे जाते हैं. अच्छा हाँ, हनीफ नूरानी कैंसिल कर दें. हाँ ये रहा इधर. मिकाइल, मिकाइल पे जाए. मिकाइल 1 second. Basit, anyone for Basit? Anyone for Basit? 100 property network once, twice. Basit sold property network. चलें. अरसलान सुलेमान नहीं. नेक्स्ट. दिलावर भी नहीं है कोई. नेक्स्ट. तीनों का एक एक है. यमुना प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क एंड मिस्टेक. एक एक प्लेयर ले लो भाई. कौन है? सलमान नहीं. सलमान चाहिए नहीं. मिकाइल, मिकाइल चाहिए इनको. मिकाइल 100 points. मिस्टेक 900 मैक्सिमम बिड फॉर मिकाइल. चले भाई, डन. ओनली यमुना एंड प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क. ये हसन फारूक 1 second. 150. आर यू गोइंग विद हसन फारूक? शायान चाहिए. ओके हसन फारूक दे दें इनको. और शायान, हाँ ये प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क. अच्छा यासिर, यासिर दे दें आप इनको प्रॉपर्टी नेटवर्क.
12 प्लेयर्स खेल सकते हैं ना, एक बॉलिंग एक बैटिंग, जैसे इंटरनेशनल लीग है.
जो हम हमेशा करते हैं ना.
जैसे इंटरनेशनल है कि 11 प्लेयर ऑन फील्ड है.
हाँ.
एक बाहर बैठ के बॉलिंग या बैटिंग कर सकते हैं.
नहीं हम तो फील्ड पे, ऑन फील्ड तो लास्ट टाइम भी 12 खड़े गए थे ना.
हाँ वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, बाहर ही खेल सकते हैं ना.
हाँ 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 हाँ. 11 आउट हो गए. 12 विकेट उस पर फील्ड पे